close till I get up. Time is...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a new makeup tutorial using the Lorac Pro Palette 3. I recently used this look to an event that I went to, this Bad Medina Super Lounge Party this past week. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. And I've also included some pictures from the event, and I hope you guys enjoy them. And now if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching.
And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
I'm starting off by priming my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I really love this primer, and it makes my face look so smooth and really makes my foundation last a long time. Moving on to foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this one is in the color Sand. Applying it with my damp beauty blender, and I'm also blending it with my Pro Black beauty blender, which you guys know I love. I'm applying this foundation by tapping it onto my skin versus rubbing it. I love how it applies this way. I also love that this foundation gives me very good coverage. That's why I like using this foundation when I go out. Moving on to concealers, I've been loving this combination, which is the NYX HD concealer in the color Yellow, which I love applying under my actual concealer. Then I'm applying the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer, which is in the color Light. I just love this combination, and I blend it out with my damp beauty blender. And you guys know how I love using my Black Pro beauty blender. And I always just tap my concealer. I never rub my concealer. To set my under eye, I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm using the banana shade in the palette. I love how this banana shade sets my under eye, and it makes it nice and bright. I'm applying it with a Morphe brush. I'll link the number down below because I'm not sure what the number is, but I also love using this brush with it. To set the rest of my face, I'm using the Coty Airspun Loose Powder, and I recently started using this powder. I really do like it, but I just don't like the scent. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using one of my favorite bronzers at the moment, which is the Too Faced Bronze and Poreless bronzer. I really love this bronzer. It applies so nicely. It doesn't look patchy at all. It's smooth, creamy. And I also love using this bronzer with this Sigma large angled brush. Then I'm applying the middle shade, which is the shade I'm using to contour my face, from the Shade and Light palette with the same Sigma angled brush. To contour, I'm just filling the hollows of my cheeks, the sides of my forehead, and under my chin. That will make my chin look a lot thinner. And I'm also doing the sides of my nose to make my nose appear a bit thinner. For highlight, I'm using the MAC Oh Darling highlight with a Morphe fan brush. I'm just applying it on top of my cheekbones, on the sides of my forehead, and also on the bridge of my nose, and also a little bit on my Cupid's bow.
Leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Moving on to eyebrows, I'm using my favorite eyebrow product, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade, and this one is in the color Ebony. I started by brushing my eyebrows, then I'm using an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush as well to apply the pomade. Then I brush it out to make sure it's nice and blended, and I retouch whatever needs to be retouched. And to clean them up, I use my concealer, and I believe I'm using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. Then I'm blending it out with a damp beauty blender. And if you notice, I brought it down really low because I wanted to use this product as an eyeshadow primer as well. Moving on to eyeshadows, I'm using the Lorac Pro Palette 3. I'm using the color Blank with a Morphe fluffy brush, and this is just gonna help set that primer I just applied. For transition, I'm using the color Canvas with the same Morphe brush, and I'm just using windshield wiper motions. And as you guys notice, I'm slowly building the product up. Next, I'm using the color Clay with that same Morphe fluffy blending brush. I'm applying it using windshield wiper motions and just circular motions as well. For the outer V, I'm using the color Dark Brown with a Morphe smaller blending brush, and I'm just applying it using circular and motions and really buffing this into my skin to make sure it's nice and blended. And as you guys notice, I'm just keeping it right in the outer V. Then I decided that I actually wanted to bring it in a little bit further, and I started doing like a halo effect, and I also applied some of this dark brown color like in my tear duct area, almost right before my tear duct area, but don't go past the tear duct area. I'm also mainly concentrating all the eyeshadow in my crease and not going past the crease. To highlight my brow bone, I'm using the color Almond Pearl with an e.l.f. packing brush, and I'm just applying it on my brow bone. Then I actually did go ahead and grab a clean brush and I just blended out that product. For the center of my eyelid, I'm packing the color Rose Bronze with an e.l.f. a flat brush, and I have pre-dampened my brush with some Fix Plus for better pigmentation. To make sure there's no harsh lines, I'm blending out the product I just applied with a Morphe brush with no additional product on it. Then I decided that I wanted to darken up my outer V a bit more, so I decided to apply the color Jet Black with a Morphe blending brush, and I'm just mainly concentrating it on my outer V, and I'm not really bringing it into the center of my lid. Next, I am applying on my lid the Too Faced glitter dust or something like that with my Ben Nye glitter glue, and I'm applying this with a Luxie brush. I'm just packing it on my lid. For my wing liner, I'm using the NYC liquid eyeliner, and this is a black eyeliner. I really love this eyeliner because it dries really matte and really black. But the only thing is that it does take a little bit longer to dry. To tightline, I'm using my Urban Decay 24/7 Perversion eyeliner. Moving on to the eyelashes, I'm using my favorite mascara, which is the Loreal Voluminous mascara. This is the original one. And for falsies, I actually recorded it, but for some reason it erased. So I used the Creme eyelashes, which are $1 eyelashes. Next, for my waterline, I'm using the same Urban Decay the Perversion eyeliner, which is a 24/7. I'm applying it under my eyelashes as well, and then I'm blending it with a Luxie brush, and I did apply some of the Jet Black eyeshadow from the palette as well. For my lower lashes, I'm applying the Loreal Telescopic mascara, which is another favorite of mine. I'm applying 2 coats to my lower lashes. For blush, I'm using my Becca x Jaclyn Hill Glow palette, and I'm using the middle shade, which is more of a matte shade, which can also be used as a bronzer. I'm applying it with an angled Wet n Wild brush. Lastly, for my lips, I'm using the STAR Velour liquid lipstick. This one is in the color Celebrity Skin. I really love how this lipstick looked with this look. Really wanted to use something more nudie, and this is a beautiful nudie pink color. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you like my video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll leave all the details of everything I used down in the description box below. Don't forget to leave your comments of what you thought about this tutorial and what you guys would like to see next on my channel. And that was it for today. See you guys next time. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my August favorites and regrets. If you would like to see what I've been loving this month of August and what I regret buying, then just keep on watching.